Happy New Year. Bit grim out. FA Cup third round weekend. One of the most exciting weeks in football calendar, isn't it really? Love it. All games, up minnows, playing big clubs, and we're not in action. Week off because we're not in it. Well, there's some other stuff happening. Firstly, Theo Corbeanu back to Wolves. And then straight back out again to MKDons. It's a bit of a kick in balls here for Wednesday. It's a bit of, personally, I see it as a little bit of a showing up. I do, because I do think Wednesday are a bigger club than MKDons, and for the player to go there, the Wolves sporting director or whatever he's called, Matt Jackson. Oh, sorry, he's the strategic player marketing manager. They love a title, don't they? Theo's had a fantastic experience at Sheffield Wednesday, who've treated him brilliantly. Great. But now he's got an opportunity to go to MKDons and get some regular game time. That's the first little. In a formation which is best suited to him. Loans don't always work out, do they? I mean, Kenwyn Jones, brilliant. Connor Wickham first spell, brilliant. Second spell, meh. Franz Carr, no. No, can't say it. Some loans work, some loans don't. I think what frustrates me with this one is, I think there was every bit of potential for Corbeanu's loan here to work, because the kid had got a spark. When he did start games, people were like, oh yeah, there's something here to be explored, you know what I mean? There's quality in there that we can get out of him. But too many times he's played in a wing-back spot in this 3-5-2. There were one or two people saying, well, could he do a job up front? We do like a bit of pace up there. We do like the ability from somebody to take players on, play on the shoulder, especially while Windass has been out injured. So he's going to MKDons. Now, MKDons also play three at the back. So I thought, well, hang on, their sporting director bloke saying it best suited to him, but they play three at back. But then I looked into it a bit closer. They play 3-4-3, so he's not going to be playing wing back when he goes there. He's going to be playing as one of the wide strikers, which I do genuinely believe, to stick up a little bit for Darren Moore here, which is a sliding slope at the moment. I do believe that's where he was signed to play for Wednesday, because we started the season with that 4-3-3, sometimes 4-2-3-1, and I do believe that's where they signed him for. Probably along with Shadipo. Problem is, we didn't sign a striker that could play the lone role, and although we were keeping clean sheets for fun, we never really liked scoring many goals, and so we've had to go two up front. You can't really go 4-4-2, because in the middle of the park, what you're going to do? You can't really play Bannon in a two in the middle. That's been proved time and again. Adeniran and Delibisheiro, what do you do with Bannon then? Put him on the wing. It's a tricky one. I can see why we fell into this 3-5-2. So you can get Bannon in there with two others around him, and you can play a twin strike force, which is what we need, because we haven't got a forward who can play on their own up front. But what it has done, it's made all these wingers that we signed in the summer redundant. So no surprise to see Corbeanu leaving. Frustrating, but that's just how it's worked out. And while ever we're playing this system, I think that was always something that was going to happen. Three at back with no centre half, so anyway. Be interesting to see how Corbeanu does down there. I won't be surprised if we see him scoring goals straight away, because he's going to be in that more advanced role, playing off a striker and getting in and supporting a striker. So I won't be surprised to see him doing well there against one of our rivals. Well, still rivals at the moment by that little thread. Lose any more games and they'll not be our rivals. We'll be thinking about, a different set of rivals in that mid-table slot. So anyway, interesting to keep an eye on how his career goes, and it does make me wonder if him going out the door will also, because it's not just always about a club recalling a player, does make me wonder if Wednesday have also thought, well, let's get them wages off the books. I presume we're paying at least half at wages, and look to bring someone else in on loan, maybe a different position set at half. So we'll see how that pans out. 18 games for Wednesday, but just the 6 starts, and from that point of view I can see why Wolves have called him back. In other news, Lee Bullen has left Wednesday after 20 odd years to take up the manager's post at Ayr United. You don't really get people out of Bullen in one game, do you? Performed every role for the club. He's been a player in every single position. Youth coach, head of coaching, first team coach, assistant manager, with a win ratio of 46.7%, by the way. Some people have got a better record than that. Yeah, they have. But usually, when you come in as a caretaker manager, it's because the team are doing shit and you're in a load of trouble, innit? Can't win games. That's usually why you get that role, because somebody's been given boot. So actually, considering the circumstances the standing manager usually comes into, I think that's a very good record. Done everything at the club, apart from, bit physio. And we had injuries. Could he have been worse? And chairman. And could he have been worse than what? I'm not getting involved in that today. Forget. Anyway, like I said, is from the rare old school boy, every role in the club, 20 years. I mean, it's a hell of a long time in somebody's career. And he's previously said he wasn't really bothered about taking the manager's job. Maybe he just meant here, and who could blame him for that, to be honest with you. But I think a time comes when people want to step out on their own and know if they can do it, know if they can do the top job. Ayr's given him this opportunity, and genuinely, there's nobody that I know that won't wish him anything but the best of luck. I think he's been a bit of a legend for Wednesday, actually, in many ways. I think he's always coming for a bit of unfair stick, If you've been there that long, you get associated with the failures, and Wednesday's had, by a club of our standards, a lot of failure over recent years. But people forget then, if you've been here that long, you've also been involved in all the success as well, and you've brought things to that party. So I think he's often had too much stick, but approachable character, given everything for Wednesday in every role that's performed, including that great good save when he played in net that time. So good luck to Bully, and I hope he makes a real fist of it up there and makes a real success for himself. So good luck to Bully. In my eyes, yeah, a bit of a Wednesday legend. Don't roll your eyes at back. Don't roll your eyes. We're not in Premier League. Don't matter. You can be a legend at a club, whatever club you're in, whatever division you're in. Anyway, good luck to Bully. One other little bit of news, Florian Kamberi. A lot of people have been asking where he is, because he's missed the last few games. Well, apparently he's flown himself home to get a minor injury sorted out. He's paid to travel home and have a minor operation. Considering Wednesday's result of getting players back to full fitness, I can't blame the lad for sticking his hand in his pocket and flying home to see an expert. But anyway, apparently he is going to be back. He's going to be playing before the end of the month, and that can only be a good thing, because I know a lot of people still aren't sure in him. The jury's still out. I still hear a lot of this talk about his second touch is a tackle, but the lad causes havoc in the box. And he is our second top goal scorer, by the way. 10 starts in all competitions, 7 from the bench, and he's got 5 goals. So 5 goals, 10 starts. I think you'd take that in any division, wouldn't you? But the main thing about Kamberi being out is that Gregory, for my money, has not looked the same player since Kamberi went out of the side, and I think you can see that in the performances and the returns. So, he's played with Berahino the other week. I thought they were miles apart, didn't really get near each other. Patterson, flashes, minute here and there in the games they've played together, but when he's up there with Kamberi, Gregory's a 33-year-old goal poacher. When you've got Kamberi in there causing havoc, it creates little spaces for him in the box. He's getting on the end of his flick-ons, playing the little ball around the corner, and I think they look our best pairing so far. Not the best pairing in the division. It's not about the best pairing in the division. It's about the best you can do with the players you've got available. So I, for one, will be keen to see Big Flo back in action. I'd like, ideally, to have him back against Plymouth, which is our next game. I'll do a preview for that. But I don't really want to go on Plymouth again. 2 defeats on bounce, bad defeats as well, bad performances. It couldn't really be a worse game for Dad and Mordant lads to have than Plymouth, could they? Or maybe I'm being negative. Maybe this is the best game. Maybe if we could beat Plymouth, that would show that we've turned a new corner. But I won't be banking my money on it. Anyway, I'm off now because I've got to make some tea. You know, I do other things. So, Happy New Year, and I'll see you for Plymouth game.